If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
This is a surprising development. What are we learning? What are the judge's reasons for not letting him out?
Well, we are still learning all the reasons why the judge has denied bail to Shawn Diddy Combs pending his sentencing. That can be an indication of a number of things. Remember, the prosecution is intending to ask for jail time in this matter. Each of those charges could provide 10 years in prison. The sentencing guidelines will obviously dictate to what extent that will be followed. Those are the maximum. It is the ceiling, not the floor. But given the number of offenses he has failed to have in the past and the corresponding ways in which you judge someone's category that they're in for the ultimate decision of sentencing, it could be far less than that. I will say, of course, that the judge, by making this statement, essentially is giving a bit of a heads up that perhaps jail time is in fact what he will actually hand down to Shawn Diddy Combs when the sentencing does in fact occur. I will also say that this indicates that the judge believes that there were no conditions of release that could have been met that would have satisfied the court in terms of whatever pending threat there may have been to the society or the witnesses or victims in this case that as alleged, and that the conditions of release, including a passport being removed, no access to a flight, living in places other than New York, all these things could have been a part of it.
I can't report on P. Diddy if I do the supporters. I'm talking about the baby oil fanatics. You know, I'm hating just because I'm reporting on P. Diddy. I'm hating just because I'm explaining the laws. I'm hating because I'm giving my portion of understanding. I'm telling y'all what I believe. It ain't got to be what y'all believe. I'm telling y'all what y'all believe. Every video that I start off saying that I'm giving you my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Mines. But I'm talking about the baby oil fanatics. Whew. Did y'all see the comment section in that last video? Oh my God. You talking about coming for my head? Oh, whew. Man, I say, damn. Man, look, I'm lucky and I'm happy that I'm doing this video and the other videos in the comforts of my home. Because if them baby oil fanatics could get their hands on me, oh man. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, the way they talking in them comments, y'all, if y'all ain't go over there, I'm talking about sucker, punk, you a loser, you this, you that, I'm talking about disrespectful. And I can't do nothing but honor it. Like, okay, man, I mean, hey, what I'm gonna do? So, let me say this right here before I get into this demonstration about the bill. I done lost my house. The cars that I once had, I lost them. My dog, you know, old Fluffy, I done lost her too. So I'm gonna need some help, hood educated residents. Now, let me quit. I know it's a serious matter. Let me quit playing. Let me quit playing. But I'm still on the comments, y'all. I gotta get this out, right? Cause they clout me over there. They clout me. Dog hood educated. But look though, right? So they like, pay up, hood. Yeah, you owe. With this, that, and the other. Woo, woo, woo. And listen, all the people that's yelling, I'm talking about pay up, hood. I'm talking about ain't bet a dime in Pakistan money. I'm talking about not a dime. And allow me to say this on a serious note though. Go back and watch my videos. Not in one of my videos that I said that P. Diddy will be convicted of anything. I just said that he gonna be convicted. I never specifically said RICO, kidnapping, prostitution. I never, because I know not to back myself into a corner. I left it broad. I left it open, wide open. And anybody that sat down with me and we talked and we did our thing, they ain't saying nothing. It's all you people in the background, you baby oil fanatics, you know what I'm saying? Y'all back there oiling y'all self up. Hey, yeah, he got found not guilty. Where's y'all mind at? The man got 2 convictions, 2 guilty verdicts. Prostitution. Y'all's talking like this man did not. I'm talking about like if he was gonna walk, that means that he ain't gonna have no convictions. Not guilty on all charges. That ain't what happened. Now I give y'all the most serious charges he got away with. I give y'all that. But y'all talking about apologize, you was wrong. I wasn't wrong because I said he was gonna get convicted and he got convicted twice. Now, anybody that has been following my channel, I done apologized numerous times before. When I done said something wrong or did something wrong, I done got up here in front of the multitude, in front of the hood educated residents, and guessing was like, hey, look, I was wrong about this right here. I apologize, that, and the other. Man, I said that man was going to get convicted. That man got convicted. And not only that, though. He a sexual predator now. Yeah. So possibly he gonna have to register as a sex offender, as a sex predator. Yeah. So all that, y'all putting all that baby oil all on y'all body. Free Diddy, free Diddy, free Diddy. Hey, I'm over here, Diddy. Hey, take me to the hotel room. I ain't gonna call the police. Now let me quit. Y'all talked about me. I'm fighting back. Y'all ain't finna talk about me like that. Think I ain't gonna fight back, man? Please. I'm talking about, I got a few more rounds left up in me. Now I grab them. I ain't gonna do nothing but just hold you. And I'm talking about all the way down, baby boy style. Okay, Jody. I'm gonna demonstrate that light. I ain't gonna be doing all that tussling and trying to, all that old losing all my energy. No, I'm just gonna okay, now I done told you now. Go on. I told you quit playing. Now let me quit playing. But let me say this right here, in all fairness, y'all. We gotta realize though that I'm talking about like there's a lot of people that are hurt behind this, and I'm talking about like people that agree with the victims in this case, people that are leaning more towards, Cassie, Jane Doe, and just P. Diddy being a low down dirty dog. A lot of people are hurt. I have to admit I was surprised because I'm drawing off of the evidence that they got against him, and I'm drawing off of the law, right? So that's why I'm reading the law to y'all, and then I'm showing y'all the evidence and stuff like that, because that's what I'm basing my opinions off of. The stuff that I got in front of me. I'm not dealing with no feelings and none of that type of stuff, nothing like that. I thought that they had him. I'm not finna lie and say that I didn't think. I thought that they had him because of the evidence. And not only that, because of the law. But never once. Go back and watch the video, please. And if you can show it to me, I'll give you $100. If you can show me that I said that he's going to be convicted of racketeering or kidnapping or prostitute, if you can show me that I said he's going to be convicted of any of that, I'll give you $100. I'm confident in that because I don't talk like that. I don't back myself into a corner. No, I'm going to leave it open. Anytime I said something about this man, I'm like, it ain't looking good. It's a possibility. It appears. I'm not using no strict language when it comes to nothing like that. Look, I went to school for paralegal studies. I know about legal jargon. I know how to speak. I know how to talk. So no, go back and find it and then bring it back to me, and then we'll see what's going on. Now, again, ain't nobody bring a bucket of shit, so the $1 million is out. It's out. Now, let's get to this bond. Why did the judge deny the bond? If he was not found guilty of the most serious charges, right? That will make you say, well, hey, y'all hit him with the lesser included charges, but y'all ain't hit him with the major charges. Why didn't he get a bond? He should deserve a bond. He been locked up in the county jail for 9 months, right? Well, according to the judge, he made his decision of denying the bond because of what Diddy's lawyers said. And what they said was when they admitted that he was a domestic abuser, that's violence. And the judge said that he's not sure that he would be non-violent, being that he was violent with Cassie and being that he was violent with Jane Doe. So the judge said, nah, you gonna be here until your sentencing date. Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, I'm talking about, I'm not that type of guy that's gonna be, whether, if he even got convicted of the most serious charges, I'm not finna be all happy and all that. I'm not like that. I don't demonstrate like that. However, I am going to give my portion of understanding the same way that I do with every other show that I do. I'm going to let y'all know what I'm thinking, what I believe, my opinion. And I'm going to back it up with the receipts that I have. That's all I can do. I'm not going to be pulling stuff out the sky and stuff like that and then putting it in front of y'all. So in this case right here, a lot of people are saying that P. Diddy probably gonna get a couple of years. Some say 5. Some say the max. We don't know. But one thing I do understand about the feds is when you take them all the way to trial, they don't let you go, brother. They don't let you go. When you take them all the way to trial, they ain't, they gonna do something to you, right? It ain't gonna be it'll be a slap on the wrist. It ain't gonna be no slap on the wrist. It might be a slap in the face or something like that, but not no slap on the wrist. That's if you take them to trial. That's why they got that 98 percentage conviction rate, because everybody take deals in the feds. But when you take them to trial and you lose, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. And I don't believe that it's gonna be no probation or nothing like that. See how I just said that? I don't believe that it's gonna be no probation. That's how I talk. I don't put it out. I don't believe that it's gonna be no probation. But we'll have to see, but just me and my thinking and going to trial and stuff like that, I don't believe that. All the money that he got and all that, putting up $1 million and all that, still couldn't get him out. And he got prostitution charges. But like the judge said, man, you whooped them girls. And so we got to think, being that the judge is using his violent nature towards those women, that tells us that that's in the mind of the judge. That's in the judge's memory bank. The jury, they done for. We ain't got to worry about them no more. Now he got to deal with the judge, because now it's time for his sentencing. And the judge got that already in his head, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have used that to keep him in the county jail. But he did. The judge brought up the Cassie video. And we all know what happened in that Cassie video. We seen P. Diddy live in color, beating that woman, treating her like a dog. And the judge seen that. And the judge is basing his opinion off of what Jane Doe said about how he did her in the video. That's not good right there. That's not good at all. Because this man right here got to go up to sentencing. And in the sentencing, it's 0 to 10 years. Now, I don't know if they're gonna give him the max. I don't know that. And the reason why I say that, because he ain't got no record like that. Even though he got a public record, we know what the low down dirty dog has done. But the baby oil king, But we ain't got no felonies, you know, on this. He ain't got no track record like that. And so the judge has to take that into consideration, being that he ain't got no felonies. Not only that, the sentencing guidelines. They got to go by the sentencing guidelines. He ain't got no felons. But at the same time, like I say, that judge got it in his mind that this dude right here is violent. And that right there might play a role in his sentence, being that it played a role in his bail hearing. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the donations that I received. Allow me to give a shout out to Alan Thompson for the $15 super thanks. Thank you. Laura Appealing for the $1.99 super thanks. Thank you. Romel P for the $4.99 super thanks. Thank you. Afrolicious for the $2 super thanks. Thank you. Lady Red for the $5 super thanks. Thank you. Mary Evans for the $2 super thanks. Thank you. Calvin Perkins for the $40 Zelle. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Barbara for the $10 Cash App. Thank you. Shandon Gregory for the $5 Cash App. Thank you. Barnice Cox for the $15 Cash App. Thank you. Richard Thompson for the $6 Cash App. Thank you. Latanya Fisher for the $5 Cash App. Thank you. Linda Robinson for the $15 Cash App. Thank you. Reginald Andre for the $1 Cash App. Thank you. Charles Ivory for the $5.99 Cash App. Thank you. Melvin for the $10 Cash App. Thank you. Yvonne Hopkins for the $3 Cash App. Thank you. And last but not least, Richard Thompson for the $5 Cash App. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love. And y'all take care of yourself out there.